Hi everybody, my name's Richard. In addition to being a singer and entertainer, I also run a writers group. Once a month we meet up and we write a short story, no more than about 600, 700 words, on a theme. This month our theme was The Next Time, so I thought I'd read you out the story because it went down quite well. It's called Cloak and Sceptre. Vincenzo arrives at the entrance to the grand hall. He can hear the sound of chatter and improvised laughter from within. He stops and gathers his thoughts, says a quick prayer, wipes a smile across his face, and enters. Vincenzo, my good friend, great to see you. How's things? Thank you, Carl. And you? He pats him on the back and moves on. Too forceful, my good friend. You won't win people's hearts like that, he thinks. He takes stock of the room. Many faces he recognises and a few he doesn't. So, who are my biggest rivals? Who do I need to schmooze? Definitely not that lot. He quiffs, smiling at a group of old men in the corner. They're well past it, and out of touch with the world that is today. No threat. They look more interesting. Vincenzo shuffles towards a group of three, one of which he knows. Petrov! So lovely to see you. How are you doing? How's your health? Spasiba, Vincenzo. No more heart attacks, I'm pleased to announce. Vincenzo laughs, almost too loudly. His colleagues also laugh. Forgive me, but I don't believe I've had the honour of your acquaintance, he says, bowing his head slightly to Pedrov's colleagues. Of course, this is Francois and this is Kimoto. They've been tireless in their efforts to provide better housing for the poor and orphaned in Africa. Stupenda! Magnifico! I am truly blessed by your presence. They both return his compliments. Just then, two more men join them and shake the African's hands vigorously. Vincenzo's upper lip quivers as he tries to cover it with a smile. They then turn to Petrov and embrace him warmly. This is the man who has inspired me all my life, the man we all look up to. Please, take a picture of us for posterity. You're too kind, Tony. I insist, Petrov. They gather for a group photo. Vincenzo begrudgingly joins in and struggles to squeeze in with the group, as close to the centre as possible, but is pushed out to the edge, limply putting an arm over the shoulders of the rest. They all turn and applaud Petrov. Bravo, bravo, goes Vincenzo. He backs up against the corner of the room and surveys the competition. You are popular, aren't you, Petrov? Too popular. Vincenzo engages in small talk with one or two other men, whilst surreptitiously keeping an eye on Petrov. 40 minutes later, he follows him as he excuses himself. You like your wine, don't you, my friend? Vincenzo follows him into the toilet. He knows Petrov will only part with his beloved glass of red wine for a minute or so as he enters the cubicle. As Petrov whistles on the job, Vincenzo pulls out a vial from his cloak and pours it into the glass of wine, then pretends to wash his hands and leaves. Back in the main hall, he engages in more small talk and watches as Petrov re-enters, downs his wine, grabs another, then joins another group. Vincenzo checks his watch. 21. 22 minutes. Exactly. A wave of gasps as Petrov collapses onto the floor. Vincenzo rushes forward. Oh my God, he's collapsed! I knew his heart was weak! Quick, call for help! He attempts to resuscitate him, but not with the kiss of life. The assistants arrive, followed by a medic. Vincenzo gracefully crosses his chest and steps back, tears falling from his eyes. The others console him. We knew you were good friends. You did all you could. When it's our time, it's our time. Pedro's demise destroys the atmosphere and the room falls silent. An assistant comes round with a box and they all drop an envelope into it. A nervous half-hour later they emerge. "We have an outright winner! All hail Pope Gerald!" The room erupts in applause. "Bravo! Bravo!" Vincenzo claps enthusiastically. "What? An Englishman? Never! They aren't even Catholic! Disgraceful! He won't last." He fumbles with the vial in his pocket. "I will become Pope the next time."